bottom.
You have the 10 alert and the full of
Across the other side. Adrian Reed,
Yes, sir.
Youth Officer with the Red Cross. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming here to Hanover.
Very welcome.
Eastern Hanover already need you, need the Red Cross, and need every kind of support. Because there are a lot of suffering people here, a lot of suffering. You just have to look around. Tremendous amount of suffering.
Yes.
What are you helping with today? And, just give our listeners in the diaspora, because we are going into the diaspora, into North America, that sort of thing. Tell people what's going on here, why you're here, and how you plan to help here today.
Okay. So the Jamaica Red Cross is here on the ground in Hopewell, Hanover right now, and we are doing distribution of food packages. We have tarpaulins. We have what we call a shelter kit, which has like basic tools that persons can use towards helping to rebuild. And we also have cleaning kits and also hygiene products with us, hygiene kits. So persons are able to then use these to help with the cleaning up of their homes. If they need laundry soap and those kind of things, we also have it provided as well. You have to understand that there's also a shortage of food in some areas, so we also pack some food kits that we brought to serve the persons as best as we possibly can.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so right now we have a team also, apart from Hopewell, we have a team actively distributing in Sandy Bay, Hanover as well. And we also have another team up in Tangle River in St. James, as well as on the south
So you have
coast.
like about 4 or 5 teams dispatched all
Exactly.
over Hanover and into St. James.
Exactly, yes.
How many persons are you hoping you might be able to help today?
Well, honestly, we're trying to see how far we can stretch the supply. But we would have come here with 80 food packages. I think it's about 100 and something tarpaulins in this trip alone.
In this,
Yes.
this location?
Yes, for right now.
Okay.
So we plan to make other trips in the upcoming days, of course. So we'll be coming back with more supplies. So wherever it finishes for today, if we're able to come back into this particular area, then we can always do so. But if not, then we will move on to another area based on what supplies we have available right now.
So you're actually helping at least nearly 200 people here today.
Exactly.
Well, as you can see, the kind of a situation that we're having here, so we have to really make ourselves flexible and adjustable.
Yes.
So, and then you say which other places you go. You're doing Tangle River today. You're doing Sandy Bay, and where else?
Earlier this week, last week, Tuesday, we would have gone to Cascade and Jericho in the hills of Hanover.
Okay.
And we also have plans to do areas in Western Hanover as well. So, as well as, of course, we're trying to get to other areas.
Your supplies are focusing in Hanover primarily.
Right now,
and
yes.
Western Hanover.
Yes.
All the way down to perhaps at the border where Negril is.
Yes.
On that side.
Yes. So we have a Red Cross office in pretty much every parish.
Yes.
But the one in Hanover is currently dormant. So we're trying to revive it. And so in the meantime, we're just working with our people from Kingston and other parishes, trying to help out the situation in Hanover in the meantime.
Adrian, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Leave it to your work because I see you have a lot of stuff.
Yes,
to
man.
do.
Thank you
All right,
very
thank you so much. All right, great.
All right, then, take
That
care.
was Adrian Reed. Adrian Reed is the youth officer with the Jamaica Red Cross. They're focusing on Hanover and the side of the island to try to see how many persons they can assist with roofing, repair kits, blankets, tarpaulin, that sort of thing in order to get them
So move to the next
move
thing.
the draft into somewhere secure, as well as they're helping them with packages of food and other supplies and things. Stay tuned. We will continue. This is Tenny Miller on the road with this crew, looking at what's happening with this major disaster that's affecting us here in Hanover and in
You want to do alcohol?
Sebastian is with a French telecommunication group, and they are here working with the Red Cross, helping to provide some kind of assistance as the Red Cross move from location to location. Help people to charge their phone, so they have a mobile charging station, and of course, give them access to internet, Wi-Fi, so those people who haven't had a chance of calling their loved ones or get in touch with anyone will be there to use the Wi-Fi to do so. Sebastian, welcome to Jamaica, and thank you. So I pity you have to come under such tragic circumstances.
Unfortunately, it's part of my job. I always go to pretty places when they are not pretty to see.
Yeah, so tell us, where exactly in France are you from, and what do you do? What the company does?
Well, I'm part of a French NGO called Télécom Sans Frontières, Télécom Without Border. And we are based south of France, close to Spain. But we go all around the world after disasters like this to provide emergency telecommunications. So we know that telecoms is crucial at this stage of the response for the people and for the coordination mechanism. So here in Jamaica, we mostly collaborate with the Red Cross.
Right.
We help them reconnect their local branch offices so they can organize the distribution and coordination.
Yes.
And when they are doing distributions like this one, we also provide a free Wi-Fi around so people can connect, they can get to their loved ones.
Yes,
And
which
they
is
can,
so important, which is absolutely so important at this time.
and as you said, we also provide some charging stations because Wi-Fi is useless if you don't have the battery.
Without the battery, yes. Okay, good. And is this the first time you've done an exercise like this in any country?
Actually, it's not an exercise; it's a real situation. But I was for Hurricane Beryl in Grenada last year.
Okay.
But Jamaica first time, yes.
First time in Jamaica.
My colleagues were here in Treasure Beach last year for Hurricane Beryl as well, but I was in Grenada.
No.
But we are going all around the world. I mean, in January we were in the Indian Ocean. We worked a lot in the Philippines, in Indonesia. So we have seen a lot of
So you're a traveling charity, charity NGO.
we are most like trying to help where help is needed.
Where help is needed.
Help is not very needed in Europe, so that's why we go elsewhere.
And your source of funding and thing is where? Through AT&T?
We do have some private partners. AT&T is one of them.
Yes.
We are very grateful to them because they are providing us a means to help the people. And it's mostly companies from the telecommunications and the space industry, and they support us to be able to go to provide a good use of this old telecom and satellite technology.
Right. You have ever seen any disaster of this magnitude anywhere that you have traveled? Eastern Hanover, Hopewell Community Center, and there is a member of parliament is marshalling and a team people with some supplies to take to outlying communities across the constituency. Here at the community center now they are involved deeply in putting together flour and various care packages, putting together care packages with toilet paper, sardine, water, you name it, to be able to provide for members of the extended community here in Eastern Hanover. We went to Pumpkin Bottom, where the Red Cross is distributing quite a. I had no idea there were so many people living in Pumpkin Bottom. Well over 100 persons live there, and the Red Cross with some other volunteer agencies was there, and they were giving away, distributing stuff. There also were some people in Sandy Bay earlier today giving away tarpaulin and something in Hopewell as well, which I thought was great. But and now you here at the community center, how many packages you're hoping to put together today?
We're hoping to put together a few hundred bags of food for the people. And this is something that we want to do in different areas. And just to ensure that persons get some food supplies, we have not been getting any of the drops really that we see happening in other disasters.
But I know they have helicopters which have been dropping stuff on different from Odpem and all those places. You have not yet received anything.
Are passing over Hanover. I don't see them landing in Hanover. I'm the member of parliament, and if they are coming in Hanover, coordinate with me.
Yes.
But if they're operating in secret, I don't know. I can't speak on that, but I can tell you places like Chester Castle, places like Forest, Chigwell, where we have people marooned. Those are the areas that we need to prioritize. And it's not that we're choosing some areas more than some, but if you are surrounded by water and you can't get out, an area where their vehicles can drive out and they can get to food and medical supplies, they're in a better situation. So at present, we have areas like Hillsbrook. They're marooned.
So it's a Chigwell, Hillsbrook,
Milestone needs some help as well. We have an area named Leafy Cops area. They're not so much marooned, but trucks can't go in because the road will break off.
Oh wow! So apart from soil erosion and integrity concern, trees and debris is all over the place.
Debris are all over the place in the Leafy Cops area. So we need help all around. Right? What we need, though, mainly, is for government to come into Hanover. I don't.
So you have not had an official visit from no member of the government in this constituency?
From the government, and if the Prime Minister lists Hanover as one of the parishes that was badly hit by the hurricane, then of course we need him on the ground. We need ministers on the ground right?
To see firsthand exactly what's in the nature of the condition.
Take it from the people on the ground and use your own eyes to look around and look at the devastation. We have in Woodlands, right? We have a shelter that has 24 people still in that shelter, right? I haven't heard of any plans for them. The church wants the church to use for funerals and church service. I learned the people are stressed because they have nowhere to go. If 12 days after a hurricane, families are still in a shelter, it means they have nowhere to go. And so we can't just be dropping food. We also need to go in and check on the people's mental state of mind. Because really and truly,
So there's no kind of a activity yet to give you some sense of restructuring and or connecting with the people in order to help to bring back their lives together.
With their member of parliament. I don't know if it is happening. I cannot say, but nobody has reached out to say this is the plan for Hanover. And the people of Hanover, they're at anger level now because we do see resources passing us. We see them in the sky and we see them on ground passing. The soldiers are passing. Last night, I get to understand that there was some food drop in Sandy Bay and in Hopewell. We have to treat the people better. We have to coordinate.
There's no
things.
coordination.
And
So,
if you come
but
down
who is just
and
dropping
drop-
food widely just like that?
JDF, I saw them myself last night. I did not intervene because I didn't believe it was my place to walk up to JDF to ask them what's going on. We have government. And I am an elected
Representative of the people.
So I really need persons to start to reach out to us. Heather Miller Bennett in Lucy is suffering just the same. Sorry, excuse me, in Western Hanover. She's suffering just the same. So the parish of Hanover and the people of Hanover, they're feeling neglected. They're feeling neglected and we need some help too.
No, but you see, because if the government allowed this to boil over into a crisis level, then it's not something that you have anything to do with. It's people themselves who are angry and feeling less cared for, and they are going to crazy take the law into their own hands. And one does not want to necessarily encourage that, but we can see if they're not going to be taken care of or given some respect and treated with respect.
The people of Hanover, some persons are at the level where they feel like we need to go out and we need to block the roads. That is not something I'm telling them to do. That is what
But we hope that it doesn't have to reach to that level.
We hope it doesn't get to that level, right? Where we're blocking the main road, and of course, business can't go on. It's non-productive when business cannot carry on, on any given day.
Your supplies here today and the kind of food supplies you here, where will you get these resources?
So this resource, I had some money, of course, in my CDF, so I'm using that. We got a tiny allocation as well, and I say it's just a small amount because clearly this can't reach far enough. I am also expecting some supplies from Trial. I reached out to them and they're willing to come in and help me because again, we're not seeing where Hanover is getting the supplies are just passing.
Because the statistics that we got, well, you have like about 7 to 9 communities that are desperately in need of attention and support in one way or the other.
And some others that are just deemed dangerous to enter because of just land.
So 300 or 400 packs of food can only enter the beginning of one community. You can't go to more than one.
Right. Well, we, as you can see, we're packing here, but if you notice, we have some citizens around, and I can't tell them no. I can't give you a bag. Though we have some areas that we have, documented, just send them to. The fact that persons are here, we have to take care of the ones who are here. But we will stretch it.
I see how far you can reach.
Very creative people in Hanover, so we're going to stretch what we have. And tomorrow again, I will be at it at a different location.
I want you to use this opportunity to speak to the diaspora for me because we're going to be live on the diaspora television tonight on Flex TV. And I want them to hear what is it that you need and how they can access you to help you.
All right. So to the diaspora, if you're Hanoverian, then you would know that from school days, Hanover is always at the back of the line. We want to get Hanover up further towards the front of the line, moving forward. Since this hurricane, we have not benefited as yet from government, and I will continue to say that until help comes. I am asking Hanoverians, anywhere you are in the world, send us help. We have a lot of Hanoverians that are just looking up in the sky through their roof. There's no roofing. We have a lot of houses that are down. We need medical supplies. We need tarpaulin. We need a lot of zinc. We need building materials. And I know those things might take a few weeks to get here. but anything at all, food items, water. Water is life, and we want to keep the people of Hanover alive. Right now, we have people drinking water that is springing up from just about anywhere. So, any type of help that you can give to Hanover, the people are in need and they're grateful. They're grateful for whatever it is that you can send to us.
Lewis and Company Shipping Agency out in Fort Lauderdale are making themselves available that anybody who's shipping anything, sending anything to you, they'll be able to receive it and then send it down as long as we get it before the end of the month because it's duty free. They're prepared to package it, and send it down. So they have the information, and I'm sure they're going to be running it on their screen, and the TV station will run it on the screen for you. You have any telephone number that you want to just put out there so that people will be able to?
Certainly. 876-551-4457. That's my number personally.
And Deputy Central. Deputy Central is here.
Let me have that contact.
What's your contact number?
658-202-6764.
Say that again.
658-202-6764.
You never slept since last night because I left her yesterday working and she's still working at this time.
I also want to appeal to the diaspora that you don't necessarily have to send things to me. We have community leaders. We have persons in the community that are always willing. So if you can get something into Cold Spring, you can get something into Woodlands directly and have them take care of themselves. We're not seeing color. There's no green and orange in Hanover since the hurricane. We really are struggling together. And so if you can get things into the communities, it really doesn't matter. It's not a show for me. I don't want to be photographed issuing bags. Just send help because the people are in need.
You hear from the woman herself, Member of Parliament. Well, sir, thank you so much. Real pleasure. And take your time. But we'll be constantly following up what you do, and wherever you go, just let us know. We'll follow you because the diaspora needs to see what you're doing and how it is happening and what's happening.
We're heading into Leafy.
Okay, fine. We'll be there in Leafy with you tomorrow. What time tomorrow? Midday, mid-afternoon?
I am going to connect with Trey also by midday.
Okay. All right. We'll show you what's it. All right. Certainly. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Now you hear from the woman herself, the Member of Parliament for the constituency of Eastern Hanover. They are appealing for all kinds of help in whatever shape, form, or color. And it's not a PNP or a JLP appeal. It's an appeal to help the people of Hanover. So those of you in the diaspora, whatever help you can give, whatever the means by which you can send it to the people of Hanover. Send it to the constituency or wherever, because need is here and they need help. No, not tomorrow, not next week. They need it now. Tenny Miller here, live for Flex TV in Eastern Hanover. We are at Pumpkin Bottom, the bottom of the Pumpkin in Hanover, just outside of Trial area, in the part of the extended Kenilworth property. And you remember Kenilworth and the history of Kenilworth before you get into going down into Lucy. Miss Donna Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Miss Donna Thomas is a Red Cross anchor who is working with the Red Cross and some other volunteer organizations trying to provide relief, assistance, and supplies for various persons who have suffered the fate of the wrath of the hurricane. Miss Thomas, how you do?
I am good, thank you.
I see here you left your house like 4 o'clock this morning, and you're here out here from like about 7 o'clock today, and you're just continuing. Yeah. What's happening you're doing here in Pumpkin Bottom today? Tell us about that.
So, as you know, the Red Cross is the largest humanitarian organization in the world.
Right.
And as such, the Jamaica Red Cross, who is a part of that group, tries its very best to make sure that communities receive the help that they need after Melissa. So we were called about this community. If you're looking around, you'll recognize that this community has really suffered. And so we came here with quite a number of supplies that they need to make them feel a little more comfortable.
Right.
And for them to remember that somebody cared.
Yes, wonderful. About how many persons were you able to assist today?
We saw more than 100 persons, you know.
John, more than 100 people live here?
Oh, absolutely. And more. We were a bit surprised too. If you drive into this community,
you figure maybe about 5 or 6 people live here.
Absolutely wrong. There are more than 100 persons here, and we were able to supply what is needed for this community. More than 100 family members.
And you had things like tarpaulin?
We had tarpaulin, we had water, we had cleaning kits, hygiene kits, tool kits. You know, tool kits are important.
Important for restructuring and rebuilding.
You know, machete, things like
hammer and stuff and stuff like that.
Right.
Okay, wonderful, good.
Right.
And you were able to help at least 100 and more persons.
We were able to. Yeah.
So from here, where you go next?
Well, again, I operate under my manager, my operations manager. We are actually today also in Hopewell.
Yes, I passed some Hopewell days, yeah. And I spoke Mr. Reed? Adrian Reed, yeah.
Right. So that is the team for today. We go back into office. We assess again where the greatest needs are.
And then you make a move. Okay, so you're going to be doing, so you look at you're focusing on Hanover and the extended outer areas of.
We have been in St. Elizabeth, we have been in Westmoreland, we are in Hanover, anywhere that the disaster is impacted. That is where we are.
Okay, fine. So you just get the directives from head office who get the information from Central. And so for today, you're finished for today.
We are finished for today.
So you're going back in now. And where you operate out in Western Jamaica, the Montego Bay? Or?
I am operating from the national headquarters in Central Village.
Okay, out to Central Village. The way to Spanish Town to Central Village. Absolutely. And then to come back out tomorrow morning, if another day as is required. Or maybe about Tuesday or Wednesday.
Not making any promises, but we certainly will come back into Hanover to help.
You have any idea where what might be your next stop in Hanover?
I think suggestion was made about Montpelier and some other areas. We're looking into it.
Okay, all right, fine. But certainly we'll make sure that we are there. And Montpelier out of Sandy Bay and Montpelier out in St. James.
No man, Montpelier in
Hanover.
In Hanover.
Okay, good. I know that above the police station up that side.
Right.
Okay. Yes, so we understand. Okay, fine. All right, we'll join you. Thank you so much. I'm glad I catch you, not in the process of work, but then, either way, it's good to hear you and to see the kind of work that you've been doing. And to the team, congratulations and thank you on behalf of the people and the people, Jamaicans in the diaspora, because we broadcast straight into the Jamaican diaspora. All right?
All right.
Thank you so much.
Okay, sir.
I'm glad I was able to meet up with you. The pleasure is mine. Continue to do the work you're doing. Pumpkin Valley, here in Hanover, just before you get to Kenilworth. We're just talking to Miss Mac, who is one of the Red Cross anchor, who moved from community to community based upon the need and the demand and their request for their presence. So they were doing a major distribution here in this area, this small community of Pumpkin Valley, which one thought would have been just a 5 persons or a 6 person location, turned out to be a place where there are hundreds of, a number of persons who are over 100 who lives here. And they were able to provide them with some supplies today. Mr. Excuse me, sir, could I talk to you for a minute, sir, if you don't mind? No, Mr. It's Miller. You can come closer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, that's fine. Yes, this is what? Pumpkin Valley, Pumpkin District. What is it called?
Barbican, Kenilworth, Pumpkin Bottom.
Pumpkin Bottom.
You have a Kenilworth Art School
across the other side. Yeah.
Right. And this is Pumpkin Bottom.
All right. How many persons live in Pumpkin Bottom? Roughly about?
We are not seeing a lot.
Because I hear there are more than 100 persons that live here.
Yes, true. You go around there?
No, I have not been around
you
there.
Need to go around there and take a visit.
What kind of sufferation have affected you people here?
All the borders go down our shop.
I'm
stand up for this community and that one, same community.
Turn around because the camera is paying attention to you. Yes, ma'am. So you say quite a lot of people suffered there and they were able to get some distributions from the Red Cross today?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Well, we
appreciate what's happening.
Okay, I'm glad you are because it's not easy to leave from Central Village to come all the way down here. But if there's a need, then they would have to come here to see what's going on.
Working and I leave my work just to receive my one kid's things.
Oh, that's good. At least you were able to get something. I'm happy for that. Well, just try and stay up and stay strong and try to help the rest of the neighbors as much as you can. Okay? We're going to be having a discussion and then we drive down there and see where we can get a check down there.
Respect.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Blessings. Bless yourself. And you say your name is?
Elvis Jones.
Elvis Jones, one of the residents here of Pumpkin Bottom, here in Hanover community, just across from Kenilworth.
It's appropriate.
Definitely.
My community.
All right. We talk again. Thank you so much.
Very welcome.
The discovery continues. Hurricane Missy. What you call her? She was like a missile, as they say. Hurricane Melissa, the missile, right? And she really did create some destruction in the area. The discussion continues.